Chapter 7 Violet. I do not own Mega Man X or anything else in the story. Capcom roughly owns. I do however own Hydro, Violet, and all 8 H hunters. X looked at Zero like he was confused. It's true, I just learned about her myself, Zero said. I wonder then why she was never woke up. X said, because she never had the chance, Zero said bitterly. What do you mean? X asked. Zero took a deep breath and explained what all he had learned from the main computer. When Zero finished, neither X or Zero spoke. So it's true then. We're supposed to be hated enemies, X said dejectedly. Don't read too much into it, X. Fact is, we were supposed to be hated enemies, and we're not. We're best friends, Zero said. Well, what should we do with her? We can't leave her here like this, X said. I don't know. Problem is, if we wake her up, who knows what will happen. Even if the Pfizer said she served a certain purpose. It didn't state what, though. Wily said her purpose would die with him. Zero said the two contemplated sinful. That's when an alarm went off. What did you do? Zero accused X as he pulled his saber. It wasn't me, I swear, X said in defense of himself. Intruders detected in containment room. Project Violet is now active, came an automatic voice as the castle Violet was in started to smoke. When the smoke cleared, the castle was fully open. Violet stood before X and Zero, looking around a little confused. Then an evil smile crossed her lips. Violet looked just like Zero did prior to his death in the first Sigma uprising, except that her armor was violet in color, was more feminine in many ways, and her hair was auburn instead of blonde. Zero, my brother. Good to see you. I see you brought Megan with you so I could get the privilege of destroying him. How sweet of you, she said evilly. Violet, he is not our enemy, Zero said as she pulled out an energy whip that then became silent like a sword. Violet charged X and started striking him with her weapon that could bend like a whip but become silent like a sword. X kept moving and dodging her attacks while trying to avoid hurting her. X sighed knowing there was probably no other way around this. X readied the X Buster and charged it to max. X fought the blast but Violet simply cut it in half. Nice try, Mega Man, Violet said, unleashing another barrage of strikes, all of which hit X. Zero stood watching the encounter between his best friend and newly discovered sister, unsure of what to do. Violet struck again, only this time X avoided the attack by dodging right and going all the way around to the back of Violet where he drop kicked her and sent her flying to a wall. I don't want to let go of my character, but it works, X said, feeling a bit weak. Violet got up and dusted herself off, then charged X again in a blind range without her weapon. Zero, we have to do something, X said, barely avoiding Violet's racist strikes. Zero, however, was lost in his own thoughts and didn't hear him. X caught on the Omega armor, and in a flash it appeared. X leaped high in the air and charged his twin busters to max. X landed behind Violet and let go the two giant plasma bullets. They hit Violet, finally sending her through the nearest wall. X walked through the hole she made and saw her laying unconscious. X picked her up and carried her into the previous room and laid her on a table when Zero snapped out of his daze. Good to have you back with us, X joked. We should take her back to HQ with us and get her reprogrammed. She could be a powerful ally, Zero said, approaching his sister. He then applied a certain device on her arm that would keep her knocked out until it was removed. X and Zero then started to explore the room a little further. I think I found something, X called to his best friend. Zero walked over to a table where 8 blueprints laid. The H Hunters, Zero said, surprised. Better copy these and take them with us, X said. Zero nodded and started to copy the blueprints. Zero finished just as the door opened behind them and in stepped a young, rather beautiful woman. Who are you? X questioned. The girl chuckled a little, then looked at Violet. What a waste, she said, changing her gaze to Zero. He asked you who you are, Zero said, a little more demanding. I am Wendy Wiley, great-granddaughter of Albert Wiley, she said. Zero just sneered as Wenda looked at Violet. My great-grandfather's greatest creations, both of them a waste, Wenda said. What do you mean? Zero asked. He considered you a complete success, Zero, but yet look at you. You have befriended Mega Man, whereas you were supposed to destroy him, Wenda said. She then looked at X with an intense glare. I guess he shouldn't have copied me from X then, Zero retorted. Oh well, my creations, the H Hunters will eliminate you. I would do it myself, but I get so much more pleasure watching my great creations rip you apart, Wenda said, walking out. X and Zero looked at each other curious stares. We'd better get back. We're in enough trouble as it is, X said. Sarah walked over to Violet and picked her up, and with a nod to X, they teleported out. Maverick on headquarters met facility. X and Sarah with the still unconscious Violet appeared and walked over to Hydro. Good lord, don't come up on me like that, Hydro said, a little shaken. Hydro, we need you to take care of her, Sarah said. Hydro looked at Violet curiously. She's my newly discovered sister. Now can you please fix her? Sarah said, laying her down in the bed. Also, call Douglas a reprogrammer. We could use her as a hunter. X with a little bit of self-hatred and two left. Maverick Hunter headquarters, command room. X and Sarah stood outside in silence for a moment. We better get this over with, X said. With only half a sigh, X started to open the door. Once inside, the two saw Cygnus, Axel, and Ellie and Axel waiting for them. The three of them had angry looks on their faces as well. Uh-oh, X said. Yeah, uh-oh, Ellie said with pure anger at her boyfriend. Where did the two of you go? Cygnus asked calmly, but with a look on his face that said he was angry as well. Siri and myself went on an abandoned investigation of Wally's old school fortress, X reported. Cygnus regarded X and Siri angrily for a moment. Did you discover anything? Cygnus asked. Yes, we did. We found out that it was Wally's great-granddaughter, Wenda Wiley, who made the H Hunters, Siri said. Cygnus nodded, then a motion for Siri continued. We also discovered and copied their blueprints, Siri said. From the look on your faces, you also found something else, Cygnus said. X and Siri looked at each other and then back at Cygnus. We also found that I have a sister named Violet, Siri said. This got a surprised look from Cygnus, Ilya, and Axel. We knocked her out and brought her back to base for reprogramming, X said, realizing Siri didn't want to say anything more. Why did you bring her back? Ilya asked. She was totally bent on destroying me, and we felt she would make a good addition to the Hunter's forces, X replied. Very well then, I will let her join us after undergoing the fires test and getting a skill assessment, Cygnus said, then looked over X and Siri again. I also have to punish you two for going on a mission without HQ consent, Cygnus said. The two legendary hunters nodded. For 1 month, the two of you are assigned hard labor on the HQ, as well as being co-teachers for Violet's assessment, Cygnus said. That's when X and Zero's comms went off. It's Hydro. The reprogramming is complete, came Hydro's voice. You two are dismissed, Cygnus said. With that, X, Zero, Axel, and Ayla left the room. I can't believe you two left without me, X said, feeling left out. Sorry, Axel, but we did it for a reason, X said. We didn't want you endangering your career as a hunter like we did, Zero said. I know, but it still would have been cool to be there, Axel said. Ayla fell back to walk beside X. You're a fool. You could have got killed out there with H hunters looking for you guys so hard, Ayla said, grasping X's hand. The group arrived at the meth facility. I went in to see Violet, who was sitting up on her bed like nothing had happened. She jumped out and ran to Zero and grabbed him in a hug. Zero, my brother, so good to finally meet you, Violet said. Zero kind of wiggled his way out of her grasp. It's good to finally meet you too, Violet, Zero said, unsure of what to do or say. Violet then looked over at X. So you're Mega Man X, huh? Violet said, giving X more than a friendly look, which caught Alien's attention. Anyway, Violet, until you get adjusted to things going on, you're going to be joining the Maverick Hunters with me, Zero said. Cool. Ashton Douglas uploaded me with all sorts of history on the Replay Wars in Sigma. Today's world, about you guys, and about what's been recently going on. Violet looked over at Hydra, and she just kind of smiled. I'd like to get to know you better, Zero, and I'd really like to get to know you better, X. You're kind of cute. Violet said with a giggle, making X blush and making Ailey a little upset. You gotta go on a virus test first thing. Then there'll be the subs of your skills, which me and X will be preparing you for, Zero said to his sister. This made Violet smile as she looked at X again, making Ailey even more furious. Anyway, get some rest until then, X said as him, Zero, and Axel left. Ailey, however, stayed behind for a minute. Listen, Violet, I would like to be friends with you, but I saw the way you were looking at X, and I want you to know one thing. He is mine. I hope you understand that, I said as calmly as she could before leaving herself. We'll see for how long, Violet said with a twisted smile. Get ready! Sorry for the bad X for it reference, but here's chapter 7. Thanks to Guardian X for the idea to fix a little plot in the story. Just like last time, it still looks like X is going to be having some trouble here, so stay tuned and we'll find out how X deals. I will have the next chapter out ASAP and get up as quick as I can. Till next time, I'll not to your heart's content. Teleports out. Reviewers, Got a couple new ones to add this time. Let's welcome Shadow Nico 003 and Core Strike FX to the list, as well as the classics Ada Light, Guardian X, there's the game for the idea, and Real Karma Blaze XS.